Welcome back, CHRISSY CREW, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be going over Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty makeup line that just came out. I didn't purchase the whole collection, but I did get what I felt I was going to get the most use out of, and that was the foundation, the concealer, and the liquid blush. If you guys want to see my review on these products and what I think about them, then just keep on watching. But before you do so, if you haven't already, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you also subscribe so you can be a part of the CHRISSY Crew. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And with that being said, let's get into this review about the Rare Beauty collection. Okay guys, so we're just gonna get straight into it. I did not purchase the whole collection from Rare Beauty. I only purchased the foundation, concealer, and blush. These are the things that I felt like I just wanted to try the most. I did see that they had like an illuminating primer, they had some kind of spray, they also had like a highlighter, but for me I just wanted kind of like the basics. I personally wasn't gonna purchase this at all, but I was in Sephora and I was looking at it and I was like, you know, the packaging is really cute. Selena Gomez, she's an amazing actress and I watched her growing up, so I said, you know what, let me try it. I think it would be really good to review it and see how it is. I did watch a couple of other YouTube videos on it as well. Overall, a lot of people did like it, so I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and try it. So finding my foundation shade was a little bit hard. On the display case in Sephora, they did have like the shade color underneath where the tester was, which obviously, you know, you can't test it, but it gave you a reference, which helped me. But I was still kind of like, oh my god, I don't know what my shade is. So the girl in Sephora was kind enough to help me find my shade, and of course the most sanitary way. She was very sanitary, very cleansing, so I like that. So I ended up getting shade 180W. We're gonna go on with foundation first. I already prepped my face, I already did my eyebrows, primed my lids, and excuse all of these monsters on my face. You know, these are hormonal and unfortunately they just come every month. I don't usually conceal my pimples or anything like that. I don't like to put too much product, so I don't like to color correct. So we're gonna see if this foundation can hold up, cover these, or see how much they cover. I believe this is like a medium to full coverage or like a buildable foundation, so we're gonna see if we can build it up and make sure to cover all these spots. But I love the packaging. I think it's very classy, very classic, just like how Selena is. I like that it's not a glass bottle because I'm super clumsy, so it's plastic bottle. It has like the shade number on the bottom. It has a really cute top. This foundation is $29. It's like not super expensive, but it's definitely not on your affordable side. That it's a good price, especially for it just coming out. I think that it's a good price, it's a good deal. I know there's a lot of other brands that are way more money. So it's called the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. It says it's a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. So I didn't put anything illuminating on under my for my preparation. I'm gonna list it in the description box below what I use so you guys can see. But I did already prep my face, I already primed my eyelids, I already did my brows, just so that we can just get straight into it. So on the package it does say you have to shake it well. And it does have like a little ball in it, so that's good because that helps mix up the foundation in there. And to open it, let's see, comes with a doe-foot applicator, which I like. This is similar to the Physician Formula foundation, which I like because it's just like super easy to apply. And I don't even know if I put too much. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge. This is the Total Complexion sponge, my favorite sponge. And I'm gonna dab it in. I'm gonna go one side at a time because I don't know if it dries too fast, so I don't want to have it sitting there. And I think this is a good shade. It was between this shade and I believe like 150 or 170. I just wasn't sure because of the undertone, but I think this one fits well. And I like how it's blending out. It just gave my skin like a nice, it does have like a nice natural glow to it, so I like that. But of course you can still see my pimples underneath. Smell wise, it has your like regular foundation smell. It doesn't have like any special smell to it. It's not very appealing to smell either, so I don't really care for that. Not that I like my foundations to have smells in them, but I don't really like them to smell like chemically. And this kind of smells like, I don't want to say chemically because it's kind of weird to say, but it does have like a paint smell to it, which I don't like. I like how it's blending out. I would have tried one side with a brush and one side with a sponge, but I typically don't even use brushes. I want to test this out in the exact way that I would normally use it. So I'm using my sponge, and I love this sponge. If you guys haven't tried this sponge, you need to go check it out. They have them in Rite Aids and Walgreens, well, wherever they sell e.l.f. at. This is what, and it's super affordable. It's like $6 or $4 if you get it online. Like, it's super cheap, but it's so good. It's so bouncy, so squishy. It's like an amazing sponge. I love this sponge so much. I really do like how this shade is. Like, it's like my perfect match. I really like it. And I do like that my skin looks very natural still. Like, it doesn't look like my foundation is cakey or anything. And the consistency of it wasn't thick either. It was like a more liquidy consistency, but not too liquidy where it's like running down. It just like really sat on my face, which I liked. And it's definitely a natural glow, so I think it fits the name that it says in the description. I'm just gonna see if this builds up a little bit just to cover these blemishes that I have. Let's see. Even though I hate putting so much foundation on, but this does say that it's buildable, so we're gonna see if it is buildable because your girl is breaking out. I think it does build up nicely though too, and it still feels like super lightweight on my face. Like, I feel like there's nothing on my skin. You see that? I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if it's the primer that I use, because I did try a new primer today, that it's coming off, but it's like, it's not sitting well on my face. Like, it has like, I don't know if you guys can see, but right here it's like peeling off, like when you put too much, like basically when you put too much on, and I don't like that. I shouldn't be doing that. But I did try a new primer today. I tried the Tachta primer because I got like a sample from Sephora, so I wanted to try it, but hopefully that's not it. But I don't know if you guys can see that, but like I pushed it this way, but as I was dabbing it, and I can see it all right here, it's like clumping up. Like, I don't like that. Okay, blended in really nicely. I think it gives my skin a really nice soft look, a really nice coverage. It did cover more of those blemishes, but you obviously still see them peeking out, and I'm not going to continue to build up on it because I personally don't like too much foundation on my face, and I already see like it kind of caking up over here, so I don't want to add any more. But overall, I like the finish. Like, it does give it a really nice glow. Like, I see my face looks very healthy, very like very moisturized. Like, I like that, and it's very lightweight on the face, so I like that as well. But hopefully this doesn't ruin the rest. Now I'm gonna go in with the concealer. The concealer is basically the identical of the foundation, just a little baby one. The concealer is $19, and on the box it says that it's a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. So let's see how this is, because this literally just caked up over here for me, and now this is saying it's cake free, so we're gonna see. I got this in the shade 170W, which is a shade down. They do actually have, like on the display case, they do have the matching concealer to the foundation, and I guess they recommend you getting the same concealer as your foundation shade, but I personally like to have my under eyes a little bit brighter, so I went a shade down. So this is the 170W. It also has a doe foot applicator, but it's like a flat doe foot, which is kind of cool. It's not like your typical concealer brush. It has like a flat top here where it's going to be easier to get in. So I personally don't even like to put too much concealer either, but wow, this is like nice and silky. Like, putting this on my face, it just felt really smooth. So I'm gonna put about this much and blend it out and see how I like that. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer sponge. This came out like I think when the hydrating concealer came out. I'm just gonna take that and go right under my eye with it. It blended out really nicely, and it kind of like melted right into the foundation, which I like. So for me honestly, I think this is not a cakey concealer, and it really, as you guys can see, it really brightened up my under eye without it being like too heavy, which I like. I do have like a lot of wrinkles under my eye, so I like right now it's like my under eye is there, the wrinkles under there, but it doesn't look like dry. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like clumpy. Like, it looks really like smooth and healthy. Honestly, I really like that. And you can see a difference in the face. Like, you can see the lightness, but it's not like too light, and I like that. And I'm taking the same e.l.f. concealer sponge and just dabbing that in. This sponge is like super soft and squishy. So cute. I like it. Same eye is blending out really nicely, very smooth. Like, it looks really good. I really like that. But I'm debating if I want to set my face, because I want to see how this lasts because I want to see if it creases like without it. Sometimes I like to wear concealer without setting my eye just so that it keeps the hydration under. My skin is super dry, and sometimes when I set it, it just kind of mattifies my face, and I don't like that. So far, like I really like both of them. I think that they blend and work well, like really well together. Again, I don't see it caking up under my eye, which I like, and I did put a little more than I normally would under my eye, but I really like it. Like it's, again, it's like a nice healthy finish, a nice like natural glow. It's not like heavy on my face. Like I really feel like I have nothing on my face. Like that's how lightweight it is. I really like that. So we're gonna go in with the blush now. This is the Soft Pinch Blush Liquid Matte. I do believe she has some dewy ones, but I wanted to stick with the matte. I personally don't like my blush to be like dewy or like sparkly. I usually use a matte blush and then go in with a highlighter on top, so I wanted to keep it the same that I do. This is in the shade Bliss. She does have like a little more pinky shades, but I liked how this one is. It's more of a peachy color, and again, the packaging is really cute. They did change the top to like a goldish silver top, which I think really complements like the shade and the logo that she has on here. It's really super cute. I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. It doesn't say to shake up on the concealer or this, but I am gonna shake it up just a little bit to see. And oh, okay, it has a similar tip as the concealer, but this one is more rounded, which that's cute. Normally I just started using cream blushes. This is a liquid blush, so I haven't ever used a liquid blush, but we're gonna try it today and see how it looks. I am just gonna like dab it, like do a couple of dabs on my cheek, and then blend it out. Let's see. I think I need to put a little bit lower, but it blends out like really pretty, and it's like a very nice like peachy shade, which I like. I don't like my cheeks to be too pinky, but it blends out super smooth, and it like melts into this foundation as well, and it just gives it like a nice natural finish, which that's really pretty. All right, I'm gonna go a little lower. And I'm not sliding it because I don't want to move the foundation. I'm dabbing it, and then I'm going to go in with my blender and blend it out. I think it just gives my skin like a really nice like hello, like a nice awakening from this foundation. It's really pretty. And wow, I really like how this concealer is too. Like I don't see like my pores, like my under eye looks so smooth and pretty. Like it looks so nice. Like honestly, I really like the finish of everything. Like it really does have a natural finish to it. Like I don't even want to bronze right now, but I am. Overall, I do really like the blush. I think that it's such a pretty shade. I think it blends out really nicely on the skin. Like it gives it a really nice natural like blushy finish. I love the color of it. I think if I would have went a little more pinky, I don't know how I would have liked it. Foundation, super cute, really fits what it says. The feeling of it being barely there, the feel of it being like a natural glow, like I definitely agree. It does give me that natural glow. Like it's super nice. I think the shade matches me perfectly. Again, I don't like that it kind of like caked up on the side. I see like even with applying the blush, I see it all caked up right here. So I don't know if it's because of the, like I said, the primer that I use. Since I use a new primer, I'm not sure what it is, but when I try this again, I'm gonna try it with my normal primer and see if I still get this. If I still get this, I don't know if I will continue to use this because I don't like that on my face. Like it's so lightweight, it shouldn't be no cakiness here. So I'm gonna test it out again, but for a first impression, overall I really like the foundation. I really like how it looks on my skin. I really like how it blends out on my skin. I think that is super bomb. When it comes to the concealer now, I think the concealer and the blush are way better than the foundation as of right now. Like I said, with the concealer, I really like how my under eyes look. They look very hydrated, they look very healthy. They don't look like they're gonna cake up. They just look like they want to shine, and I don't mind that. Like I like to look hydrated, I like to look glowy, and this is definitely a brightening like concealer. Like I really like it. And then when it comes to the blush, like I said, I love the blush. I think that the color is very pretty. I like how it blends out. Like The blendability of all these are bomb. Like, I love the consistency of all of them, the way that they blend out. Like, I think all that is bomb. I just really don't like that the foundation is caking up over here. I don't see it happening on this side, but over here for sure it's happening. Coverage wise, I think that you can definitely build on this and cover up these spots, but me personally, I don't want to do that. And also because of the way that it's already appearing on my face, I don't want to do that. So we're going to keep it as, I'm going to add just a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to use the Coconut Beach Color Pop bronzer. That's the shade, it's Coconut Beach. And the only thing I don't like about this bronzer is that it has a lot of like fallout. Like, I don't like that. But I'm going to go lightly under my blush there and just put it on top of my forehead as well. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna lightly bronze just to add some more color in my face because I am super pale and your girl don't want to be pale all day. So adding this just gives my face a little bit more color, a little more definition. Very pretty. I really do like this foundation. I really like how it looks. Like, I just am mad that it's caked up over there, but overall, like, so nice, so pretty. I'm gonna add a little, I don't even want to add highlighter. I was gonna add some highlighter, but this has such like a nice natural glow to it that I don't even want to add any highlighter. I'll go ahead and do my eyes off camera and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my eyes off camera as well as my lips. I wanted to try out a new palette that I got, so that's why my eyes are a little bit more on the dramatic side. I am gonna step out for a little while, so with that I'm gonna test to see how long this lasts throughout the day. If it continues to cake up, if it gets oily, like, I'm just gonna test it out, see what happens. But for right now, my impressions, I really like all the products. I especially love the concealer and the blush. The foundation, I'm gonna have to continue to test out just to see if it cakes up again. I'm gonna use my normal primer next time to see, you know, what happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But for right now, I do like the finish of everything. I do like how they all worked well together. I do like the lightness of it. I really do enjoy it. So it's about 2 o'clock right now, maybe a little bit after 2. So I will get back on in a couple of hours, let you know my final thoughts about it. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so it is about 7:30, 8 o'clock ish now, and my face has been on since about 2 o'clock, I believe. So it's been a couple of hours since I have done my makeup. I have worn a mask, I have eaten, I have drank things, and I also have not touched my face up. So this is how it looks. I honestly felt like I had no foundation on today. I've touched my face multiple times forgetting that I had this foundation on. It is super lightweight. It still has that really nice natural glow. I do think this is a perfect everyday foundation. If you want something a little more natural where you're not really feeling that heaviness from the makeup, I definitely recommend this foundation as that. The only thing is, again, it did cake up earlier, so I just want to test it again to see if it's going to cake up with my normal primer that I normally use. But other than that, I really like how it's lasted me all day. I love the concealer. It still looks really nice. It is creasing a little bit under where my wrinkles are, but other than that, it still covered the area really nicely. It still brightened the area really nicely as well. And then the blush, it still has a really nice amount of pigmentation still on my face. My face does look a little worn down. I was a little hot today, so you have that like shine, I guess, from me being hot. But or I don't know if it's like the light hitting me because my T-zone area is shiny, but other than that, I do think the foundation really sat well on my face for these last couple of hours. The only thing that I would say, and that I have continued to say, is about the cakiness that happened here when I first put the foundation on. Other than that, I really enjoyed these products. Definitely would recommend you purchasing them. If you guys were thinking about it, I definitely recommend that you do so because they are really nice products. So that is the final review of this line. If you guys like this video and want to see me try out more things and more new foundations that come out, make sure you give this thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see in my next upcoming video. If you haven't already subscribed to the CHRISSY Crew, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can be a part of the CHRISSY Crew. And then make sure you also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video.